Good morning, Mid-Missouri. Welcome to KOMU 8 News Today. Columbia works to bring people here for a different kind of tourism.
How a Missouri act that was meant to cap education costs ends up doing the opposite.
Looking for a new vacation spot? The historic flight that's getting ready to take off. Good morning. It's Wednesday, August 31st, 2016. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Megan Judy.
And I'm Brianna Stebler.
And I'm Tim Schmidt. Looks like we have another day filled with those showers and thunderstorms. A lot of fog forming up this morning, too, and then those cooler temperatures.
All right, Tim, thank you very much.
Donald Trump is set to give a speech tonight dealing with his immigration policy.
The Republican nominee is reportedly set to meet with Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto.
The Columbia mayor is expected to announce the formation of a new task force on medical tourism later today. KOMU 8's Shannon Shaver is live at City Hall to tell us what medical tourism is and why it's important in Columbia. More than 100 new jobs could soon be coming to Columbia. Last night, the Boone County Commission voted to approve a $39 million expansion for Dana Light Axle Products. This announcement comes after a study released by Governor Nixon's office boasted that Missouri is a Midwest leader in the advanced manufacturing industry. It's created 6,400 jobs in just the past 3 months, making the state the 8th in terms of growth.
Manufacturing's always been part of Missouri. It's one of our top industries and always has been. Going back to the Industrial Revolution, we made brown shoes. We made actually the first vehicles.
Dana is one of 64 statewide automotive plants and part suppliers to announce expansion in recent years. President Obama will gather with environmental experts in California to talk about protecting Lake Tahoe. Data shows the lake has warmer temperature readings last year than ever before.
I'll tell you what Missouri's Department of Conservation is doing this year to combat a deadly disease that could decrease the number of deer in Missouri.
Look now out of Mid-Missouri at 4:35. You're looking at Columbia on this Wednesday morning. We'll be right back.
Those dew point numbers that we often talk about, which have been right around about 70 degrees here recently, going to be in the 50s. So
Wow.
It's a considerable decrease of the moisture content in the atmosphere.
Well, we're
You're
going to
gonna
feel
notice
that.
Yes, definitely.
That's great. Thank you, Tim. President Obama.
Missouri may never have a new sales tax and services again, depending on how people vote in November. Amendment 4 would ban state or local governments from charging any new tax on services, such as a haircut. The Missourians for Fair Tax Coalition created this amendment after hearing neighboring states discuss passing taxes on services this year.
We're trying to be proactive, get out in front of this, and for the first time, prohibit future taxes on services in the Missouri Constitution.
Currently, there's no organized opposition to Amendment 4.
Missouri deer hunters will have to make one more stop before heading home with their prized buck this season.
This year, Missouri's Department of Conservation will begin mandatory testing of deer in certain areas for the first time.
Yeah, the MDC is preparing to set up 75 testing stations across 29 Missouri counties. That includes Boone and Cole County for the upcoming deer season. These stations will look for chronic wasting disease among deer that will still be able to be stuffed by hunters.
5 cities have won the names of being the best metro areas in the U.S.
Bankrate.com just revealed the report. It also named the worst metro areas. Many of us wish we could battle the hands of time, especially when it comes to our appearance.
Oh yeah, now there are many options available to combat those fine lines and some other skin damage without going under the knife. NBC's Janet Zappala reports.
A new report reveals the best and worst metropolitan areas for homeowners in the U.S. According to a study by Bankrate.com, Portland, Oregon, Phoenix, Atlanta, Las Vegas, and Minneapolis are the best metro areas for homeowners. The study reviewed 8 factors, including home affordability, price appreciation, and property taxes. The worst metro areas were found to be Hartford, Providence, Buffalo, New York, and Los Angeles. Abercrombie & Fitch will work toward a more wholesome image, stepping away from its overly sexy reputation. The brand's chief merchandising officer says designs and marketing will focus on its shoppers' quote, best self and inner confidence. It's an attempt to recapture market share it's lost to fast fashion and other retailers. Abercrombie plans to test a new image early next year. Chipotle is working to win back customers of all ages with 2 new promotions. Starting tomorrow till the end of September, high school and college students with the valid school ID can have a free drink with the purchase of an entree. Every Sunday in September, customers can also receive a free kids meal with the purchase of an entree. The Mexican food chain is struggling after multiple reports of E. coli at some of its restaurants. An Illinois couple is happy to have their dog back home after she fell off a boat and went missing over the weekend.
So scary. NBC's Megan Morelli tells us how the 10-month-old Belgian Malinois was eventually reunited with her owners.
Riley's adventure started in Frankfort Sunday morning as she and her owners, Ed and Kristen Cassis, left the harbor toward the Manitou Islands. They were about 6 miles.
This is a live look over Columbia. This is 4:55 on Wednesday. KOME 8 News coverage you can count on.